Greetings and salutations, hunters. So, Lagiacrus is finally coming back. The Lord of the Seas has finally returned. The long await is finally over, and we're gonna get the chance to wear his skin once more, and that is pretty amazing. So, I thought he'd be back in base game, but he's coming back as DLC, and that's okay, so I don't have any issues with that. I just thought that with all the work that was done in World with him destroying the ancient earth in what looks like the initial design for the ancient forest. And it could just be me, but it seemed way bigger with really long corridors. I felt like what corridors in the old gen maps looked like on the literal map. But yes, with this and the fact that he was voted top 3rd in the 20th anniversary monster poll, which I think Capcom could have done better, like why didn't they release Freedom Unite on current consoles for the 20th anniversary, or release Frontier with an English patch or something. But either way, with all the history that Lagiacrus has, I thought he'd be one of the first monsters ready for Wilds. I'm not surprised it's DLC because it makes more sense and it makes for a more refreshing title update, seeing as how we haven't had Lagiacrus in Worldborn or Rise Break, so his appearance on more modern hardware with the HD textures, the better looking effects is gonna be very new and momentous. Especially for someone in my current position, since I haven't fought him in his prime state with the underwater combat and everything. I recently started playing through 3 Ultimate, and I initially always looked at underwater combat as something that is extremely unlikely to return, to the point that I'd get surprised that some of us fans would wish for it back, because I think it would be too costly for the devs and it would be risky and it would bear them very little reward. But I'm not gonna lie, after actually experiencing it for myself, I'm starting to understand why some of us would like for it to return, and I would actually like for it to return as well. Just like 1 or 2 zones in a fitting map like the Scarlet Forest, and a couple of event quests, maybe on an underwater arena, I don't know. But all in all, I don't really expect it to make a return, and I'm completely fine with that. It would just be cool if it actually did make a return. I mean, we had like Lagiacrus in Generations Ultimate, and it wasn't an underwater fight, so it's not a necessity that it has to be underwater. Though it is going to be interesting to see what changes Capcom is gonna make, seeing as how with Mizutsune we got the Socia mode, which was really dope. So all in all, this is good news, and I'm really looking forward to fighting him, and I hope that the theme that he'll have is his theme, the Mogawoods theme, and I'm betting on this as well, since Rathalos had his theme, the Forest and Hills theme. So looking forward to the updates, can't wait, and I'm looking forward to the future of Wilds as well. Thank you for watching. Pose.